you're not going to be a martyr. You're not going to want to kill yourself. I mean, there are so many irrational beliefs based on the fact that when we die, we're going to go to heaven and earth. It allows people to rationalize throwing an airplane into a tower. It rationalizes all the different terrorist activities that tons of different Christians, Jews, and Muslims have all done. Lighting themselves on fire, blowing themselves up. These ideas of destiny is completely irrational. It controls us. There is no destiny. When we're dead, it's over. Make what you will with that, but please understand, this is it. This is it. This is all we got. So damn it, use it. Live your life. Don't waste your time believing these irrational ideas that will control you. Yeah! One more question though. When it comes to one more thing though, when we're talking morality here, I believe every single one of you is a moral individual. I'm not saying that if you're religious, you are not a moral individual. Atheists can be moral too though. Hell, just look at the statistics. Most of the people who are in prison right now, it's a terrible thing, but most of them are actually religious. Now, it's not their religion that tells them to do it. Please don't talk. I'm talking. I'm talking. I'm up here. I'm on my soapbox. You're down there.
We'll do Q&A at the end.
Continue, please.
When it comes to morality, though, there's only one thing, and as far as I'm concerned, and it's the non-coercive principle. Don't use violence. If I don't use violence against him, he won't use violence against him. None of us will use violence. That is the only true moral statement. Don't commit theft. Don't kill. And guess what? The Bible didn't come up with that. We've known about that for thousands and thousands of years. Because it's just Hammurabi's Code. That was even before, way, way, way before the Bible. Because if we ran around just killing each other all the time, we wouldn't be here today. It has nothing to do with whether or not we had Christianity or Jesus or any of these other religions. I promise you, people are not bad. People are inherently good, and we do not need these dogmas and irrational beliefs to rationalize this. There is no original sin. Y'all are great people. There's nothing wrong with any of us right now. I said motherfucker. I didn't call y'all motherfuckers. Two very, very different things. I'm done. Shoot.
I'd like to counter. I'd like to say that your life has great meaning. You are 1% of the world gets a college education. Your whole history stands before you. That's an incredible thing. 1% of the entire world gets a college education. Too much is given, much is required. I really think that you should study hard. You should really think about these questions of meaning, morality, origin, and destiny. The humanistic view, the atheistic view does not answer the questions of origin. It does not say nothing cannot create something. The lesser cannot create the greater. We are not some random chance. We really were created. Write this down. Ask your biology professor. Irreducible complexity refutes chance as a designer.
That's true.
Now hold on, I'm going to explain that.
Bio-major.
Basically, if I put a whole bunch of parts in my bag and shake it together, I don't get an iPhone. And if I do get an iPhone, it definitely can't tell me where to go. Irreducible complexity refutes chance as a designer. You were created by God. The I is so complex. Charles Darwin even said it. Charles Darwin even said it. To say that the I came about by the successive evolution is in the highest degree absurd.
That's true.
Absurd, science building.
That's the book.
Our origin is we were made in the image of God. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. For all my Jews out there, Bereshith bara Elohim, Bera Hashayam, and Bera Aritz. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
I like Ritz crackers too.
Origin, morality. I think the summation of all the law is to love God with all your heart, your soul, your mind, and your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. I'm here yelling at the top of my voice because I love you. Jesus Christ loves you.
We love you
God
too.
loves you. But God is angry with the wicked every day. Choose this day who you will serve. If Christ is God, choose God. If rocks are God, serve God. But you're gonna have to serve somebody. Destiny. Yes. Destiny.
Good? All right. He said a lot of different points right there, so I'm just going to try to hand them up real quick. The first one is he said first cause. He said there couldn't have just erupted from nothingness and then became the Big Bang and us becoming here. Well, if every single thing needs a first cause, and so does God. You can't go from complexity to absolutely lack of complexity to complexity again. It's completely counterintuitive argument.
Hey, why do you feel the need to start?
There wasn't a God, and then Big Bang, and then everything else. It was just Big Bang. It's called the oscillating universe effect. Look that one up while you're looking at the Psalms and everything else. Second one, the other point he was making was that the I can't just come from nothing, random or something.
Yeah, irreducible complexity.
Yeah, irreducible complexity. You see, it doesn't work just by random chance that we end up getting eyeball, actually. See, there's a bunch of different traits that happen through natural selection over a given period of time that allowed for our eyeball to actually, come away. Sorry, I'm not screaming random obscenities or anything else at you right now. We're just preaching along because it might confuse some of y'all.
You should be sorry.
I'm apologetic. But look, our actual eyeball came about through natural selection. The Earth, as we know, and everything else, came from the Big Bang. There was no God before, because if you say there had to be a God in order to create everything else, then something else had to have created God. It's not a good point whatsoever. There's no merit to it.
Hey, I got a question.
We got a question. We got a question.
No, it's just
Wait, are we good and good? Can we do Q&A now?
I'd like to address.
No, we're gonna do Q&A. That's no question, but we're gonna do that. So, I want to
Yeah,
start
we're
this.
going to do Q&A in just a second. Like, if you let me get one more point in.
Oh, cool. We can do that. And pull up your zipper, cool guy. Pull up your zipper. All right.
XYZ.
What kind of water is that, man?
Sorry guys, I would have drank honey, but I didn't know I was going to be out here today. Conservative angular momentum. Conservative angular momentum. That basically believes if this is the sun,
just let him use
if
it.
something breaks off of it, it'll spin in the same
Can
direction.
you speak up, man?
Man, I'm trying, brother.
Sorry, man. Got your little
Can he use
Mickey Mouse
this,
voice.
please?
Can't hear you.
Can I put it on two?
Because we can't hear either of them now. They're getting hoarse.
Hey,
Just use it. Just use it.
officer.
Hey, this fucker
Officer!
ass boy. You better watch him.
Can we put it on two?
Please don't snipe him. Please don't snipe him.
Watch out for the Illuminati, man.
I know, right?
They're about to go into the podcast.
Officer,
I look like I'm part of this shit.
can we put it on
Yeah,
two?
yeah.
I'm not part of this shit.
You say it again in the camera so we know as you're not a part of this.
Who said no?
He can't. He can't.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's.
Thank you, officer. At least
Well,
we know we're all
Horner,
oppressed by the police. Goddamn.
Power to the man.
Basically, I'd just like to recap before my voice falls out. Meaning, morality, origin, and destiny. I believe you are made in the image of God. I believe your body is a living testament. It proclaims the glory of God. I believe you are designed. If you are designed, there must be a designer. If there's a law, there must be a moral lawgiver. This is just simple logic. But if you look it and you study it, I believe you'll come to the conclusion that I did when I was still